to know enough. Too old to play the part, too cool for showing up. Too dumb to say what's smart, so I'm a substitute waiting for the game to start. But I ain't trying to get played like change your heart. And may I park and find me another ride. I'm letting Florence tell you how I feel inside.
So this is just a quick little rant or something that I just thought of that I thought I'd make a video on. You know, it's very common nowadays. It's probably, it's been like this forever to hear people say the phrase "I deserve," right? And that's like something that really, really gets to me. And I don't know why, but I just think when people say "I deserve," it reveals a lot about their character. And that's not to say that I've never said that or, known people who I'm friends with or my family members or whoever say that. I mean, it's a very common thing to say. I deserve better. I deserve this or I deserve that. When in reality, like you don't, we nobody deserves anything, right? And I think we forget that just because if we live in the United States or if we live in a part of the world that is, you have food, you have shelter, you have many different things that a lot of areas don't have, we get into this mindset of, well, that's how it is, and that's how it should be. When in reality, if you live someplace differently, or if you grew up differently, maybe we wouldn't have that attitude. I think the repetition of having good things and being able to have basic needs gives us like a sense of entitlement, like we deserve certain things, when in reality it's couldn't be further from the truth. Like you don't deserve anything. You don't deserve life. You don't deserve, everything is a gift from God if you believe that, we're created in the image of God. And each day, as cliche as it may sound, is a gift. And to say that we deserve this or we deserve that, we need not look further than the book of Job and see how that plays out. If you're not familiar with the book of Job, he goes through all these trials and tribulations. That's a famous saying that preachers say, trials and tribulations. But he goes through these different things that happen to him. He loses his family. He gets boils on his skin. He gets all these things that happen to him. And, his friends basically say that he should just, curse God and die, And his response is, naked I came from the womb and naked I'll depart. I don't know what verse that is, but from the top of my head, that's basically how it goes. And the idea there is that he doesn't even deserve to live, period. Everything that he has, the very breath that he breathes, the very um, ability that he has to curse God is undeserved. And I don't know, these are just some of my thoughts about it. When we get this need for entitlement, like we deserve certain things. I mean, you see this very often in um, reality TV shows. You get these wine moms talking about just complaining about the stupidest things, man. And I mean, you see this a lot in people who just they have this sense of entitlement, like they feel like they deserve certain things in life, and um, they're just so divorced from what it's like to live in a place where you may not have, a pot to pee in. I mean, that's the reality. And I think we forget that. And if we look at stories in the Bible and stories, just think in our mind of people who had this positive attitude and they don't have a lot, or they're disfigured, crippled, maybe they've been through a traumatic event, and how thankful they are. It's just it's a reminder to me that I don't really deserve anything, you know. And it's hard to remember that, especially when things are going good and things, um, when things don't go your way, you wanna lash out like, well, why is it like that? Well, why does it have to be good? Everything is a gift, and I just think we have to put that in perspective when we think we're owed something. I don't know. These are just my thoughts. I feel like I'm rambling at this point, but if you like this video, cool. If you didn't, well, maybe you like the next one.